Hey,
Hi,
hey,
April.
hey. Hi, we're just starting.
Awesome.
You guys are coming on. I'm starting it up. So we're live already. Just
Cool.
popped
I see
on.
that.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, guys. How's it going, everyone? Looks like we've got a good amount of people on tonight. Hopefully everybody made it in the door okay and is having a good day. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Dee. How's it going? April Finley. Let's see, Ria. I think I'm saying that right. Christopher, hey, what's going on? Carol, awesome, 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 awesome. I should probably put my glasses on. I can't see the screen, even though I have a huge computer screen here. I just blew myself up. Hey, Chris, how's it going, guys? Awesome. So who's ready for session 1?
Yay!
Who's ready? Insta 101. Really, we're going to go over a little bit more than that. We're going to help you guys get your brand set up tonight, really kind of get your profiles done. Make sure you kind of really have a thorough understanding of Instagram. Also talk about some of the new stuff and what we're going to cover. And I like to always give homework. I don't know. It's like the boss in me. It just comes out. So you're going to have homework tonight. Woohoo! So you guys will have homework. And if you guys are down, I would like to do like an Instagram challenge, just mostly like, really staying consistent for this whole month of January, really getting your content out every day. You guys all got content now. So you got 110 images back there in the files tab. So seriously, like we're going to have some fun here. And this is really going to be so much easier for you guys because you didn't have to be like me and have to be the pioneer and figure this all out. You even know, like it took me a while, right, to really start getting results, start getting the type of income that I'm getting now from Instagram. So you guys get a huge shortcut. Not only that, you get the downloads, you get some Twitter training, which is a bonus. You get, what else did I throw in there? Facebook. I mean, I just basically was like, boom, there it all is, right? And because of that, you guys got a good amount of strategies that are going to really seriously carry you into 2017, really carry you through the whole year. And hopefully, my hope for everyone is that if they implement and they do, with what we're teaching you guys here in the next 4 weeks, you guys have a super successful year, because this is really right now, January is really like the foundation of 2017. So everything that you're doing right now is going to, be the foundation that you're laying right now for the success that you're going to have this year. So it's really, really powerful. And I just want to thank you guys so much too, because trust me, I don't take it lightly that you entrust your month of January with me. I really feel like it's an honor to be able to be a part of your success this year and, gearing up in 2017 and all of that. So I'm really, really excited to have this opportunity to teach you guys everything I know about Instagram, because I'm really going to just break it all down for you. This is a workshop, so this is different. I don't have PowerPoints. This is me, you looking over my shoulder as I'm putting things together. In fact, I'm even going to set up an Instagram account because I need a new Instagram account for one of my businesses. So I'm going to show you how to do that tonight. So it doesn't matter if you're brand new, you don't have an Instagram account at all, or if you're maybe a little bit more advanced. It doesn't matter if you're super advanced, because I'm sure you can learn something anytime, But definitely we're going to make sure that we cover all the bases here over the next 4 weeks. I don't want to leave any holes. So April and Matt can tell you sometimes my webinars go a little long because I want to make sure that you guys have everything you need. You guys got, you got it down. That's my goal. My goal is that you guys walk out of this month and that you guys just go out and you have the most successful year ever. Okay. So let me just kind of, also too, I just want to kind of just reiterate, and I've talked about this before, but just so you know, Instagram is kind of an add-on strategy. It's not like something that's going to take you hours upon hours every day to do, okay? It's not like you have to sit down and write a blog post. It is not like that. This is a strategy that you can do once we have everything set up. Now we're going to set up the automation and we're going to set things up so that you have things in place to really, so it's just ending up being like a 15-minute, I mean, I don't know how much time Matt spends, but I spend about 15 minutes a day on Instagram, if that. Depending now, if I do a live, of course, I've done a live for an hour before. Yeah, I was like, wait, it stopped. Why isn't it letting me go? And I found out that's when I found out that Instagram only allows you to do 1 hour live sessions. So, you know, depending on how you're doing it, but if you're just putting your content out, like your content and everything like that, just even looking at your Instagram, it shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes a day. So I don't know about you, but I like things that are really easy. They're not time consuming. It's not gonna, you know, cost me an arm and a leg. I'll tell you, I just had about almost $1,000 come out of my account for Facebook ads. Okay. And remind you, I've been generating leads on Instagram for pretty much less than, I think like, what is it? Less than a quarter a day that I pay for my tool. That's it, for the automation tool I use. So it's less than a quarter a day. And I've won affiliate contests. I actually remember it was one affiliate contest we had when I was actually just within my first year of Instagram. I was still like a baby there. And I placed #2. I ended up placing #2, but the person that actually like slid in and actually beat me spent like thousands of dollars on Facebook ads to be #1. And I did not. I was spending less than a quarter a day on my little bot tool that I use, and it was Instagram. So, you know, pretty amazing, because considering that, you know, it can get very costly when you're paying for advertising and things like that. Not that I don't do that, not that I don't think that's good, because I do myself. I do some. I don't do a whole lot, and I'm not a guru on that, trust me. But I do really, really like to get, you know, the maximum amount of leads for the least amount of money, if not free, okay? So we're going to talk about that. I can even, if you guys, I'll probably show you guys some Instagram ad stuff, but even then it doesn't cost a ton, but just so you guys have the knowledge. So I'm not going to put a little caveat in there, because I don't want you guys to think that everything is, you know, free and all that stuff. It is, it's optional. You know, everything is optional. Even the tools I use are optional. Whether or not you pay for an app because you want to get the branding off of it is optional. So just so you guys know how we're kind of gonna roll this month. Yeah, awesome, Monica. So you guys know, anybody that knows and has been on any of my training knows that I way over deliver and everything. So we're definitely gonna have some fun tonight. I'm gonna just go ahead and actually switch over to my screen. April and Matt, you guys have anything you want to add to what I said?
No, I'm excited too. Going to be a good course. I like doing this at the beginning of the year. January has typically been one of our best months out of the year, just getting started, and especially if you've already got stuff going, and then, you know, you're ready to hit the ground running hard on January. People just seem to be looking and searching for something new. So it's a great time to get started, and it's a great time to get going with Instagram. So
it is. It really is. I'm actually seeing a lot of momentum in my business, and it's that time of year. It really is. People are looking to get started. You know, they want to get started. They want to change their life. They want, you know, they want success in 2017. So not only are they hitting the gym, but they're also looking to start new businesses, find new mentors, coaching, that kind of thing. So trust me, this is definitely like really good for you guys, because you guys are going to be in the front of that. So really awesome. So I'm curious, before we jump in, how many of you are brand new to Instagram? Will you just go ahead and just say I'm new in the chat if you are brand new? I just kind of want to get an idea, a feel for who is who, and you know what kind of the audience that we have here, so I know who I'm talking to. For the most part anyways. So I'm going to switch to my screen. I'll look for that, guys. All right, new. I'm new. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Andy, how's it going? Awesome. Okay, new. Not new, but not active for a while. Okay, that's good. New. I have an Instagram, but have no idea what to do with it. Okay, no problem. Newish. I'm new. Okay, cool. So a couple months, new. Newish, new. Okay, cool. Cool. So Instagram's really simple strategy, guys. It really is. Matt and April will tell you they've been, I mean, how many followers do you guys have now? I don't even know how many leads. You guys can maybe share with us like a little bit about what you've been able to accomplish. That would be awesome.
Yeah, sure. We've just from implementing the things that you showed us and kind of following your teaching and your mentorship through Instagram. We've each of our accounts are over 30,000 now, I think, and we generated probably.
I think the last time I counted was over 600 leads just on Instagram.
No, it's probably way more than that. So.
But not including other stuff that we're doing, but that's still really good. And yeah, I mean, it was when we started using Instagram that we got our first leads. So that was a really big milestone for us. So we love Instagram and we continue to use it today because it still works for us.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's super simple. That's what I love about it. It's just so easy. That was one of the things, guys, that I really really loved about Instagram was that it was so easy for people to jump in and start getting results. It wasn't like, for Facebook, for example, I always compare the two, even though Facebook owns Instagram, but Facebook can be one of those long-term type strategies because, you got to build up your audience. If you're doing business pages, then you got to pay an arm and a leg. And even then it's a very long-term strategy. It's not easy. It's not like you just pay and you get leads. It doesn't work that way. Like you really got to build it up. You got to get an engaged audience. You got to work with your audience, and all of this stuff. Whereas Instagram, I mean, now, especially with the new changes, you can really get away with even posting once every other day, even if you wanted to, depending on the type of account it is. On a branded account, like a personal account, I wouldn't recommend that. But on like some of these little niche accounts or feature accounts, we like to call them even, where basically what a feature account is, by the way, is where you're just sharing other people's content on your account. And this actually is a great way. Like I always get people ask me, do I have to be in the pictures on Instagram? And it's like, no, you don't have to be in the pictures on Instagram. You can actually never be in the pictures on Instagram or videos or anything, and you can use other people's content. And actually that's a great way to get people to kind of, give you shout outs and things like that too. So you might consider, on top of having like your own personal branded, business branded account, having just a feature account that just does just that, because they grow really, really fast. So, there's different types of accounts that you can have for sure, and you don't have to be in all of them. That's another thing that I really liked about Instagram, is that you can kind of have like so many different little niche accounts, and now you can actually even manage up to 5 from your phone just with one account. So it's pretty awesome. All right, so let me see who wants in this group. Okay, I'm not sure who that is, so I'm not going to bother with that. But I really quick wanted to show you the group. A lot of you guys already know there's training in here. There's Facebook marketing. There's 110 social media images, which I don't know why the image looks like that. It didn't look like that when I put it there. But anyways, so you'll be able to download all of these, and I'll show you guys how to do that. We're going to set up a watermark tonight. We're going to make sure that you know how to get these onto your phone and all that good stuff, okay? So let's see here. Let's go over to my phone. I want to just go ahead and start diving into Instagram here, because I want to show you guys around a little bit, okay, before we start diving in. And then I want to set up a new account with you guys. So for those of you that are new, you know how to set up a brand new account, okay? And we're going to actually do, like I said, I'm going to do one of my other businesses. I'm going to set up, I've got multiple here right now. You can have up to 5. Right now I have 4, so I'm going to add the 5th one tonight. And you can see like I have different, like this one's for my gold business. So I do multiple different network marketing affiliate programs. So this one is for my gold business. Then I have one that's for my product, Insta Lead Magic. And they're all different. In fact, I don't post a whole lot on the other accounts. I just don't, because I mostly focus on the one. But you should, try to, especially when you're getting it going, try to be consistent with it. You know what I mean? Here's another one that I have, and this is a kind of interesting. Okay, this one's kind of interesting because I set it up. I'm not trying to get followers on this account, by the way. But I set this up because basically when I would promote the webinars, I did not want to have to change the link in my bio every time I was doing a webinar. Because every time I'm like, okay, tap here to, get the link in my bio, right? Like for example, right here we said, tap here at April Marie Tucker. If they tap here, they're going to go to my bio, right? So I set up an account just for my webinars because we do a lot of webinars, between the affiliate programs I'm in, the network marketing businesses I'm in, and my own webinars. There's always something going on. So I set up an account just for that. So it wasn't to get followers. It wasn't to really do anything but when I promote a webinar, basically, I'll show you actually what I do. When I promote a webinar, I'm going to just, it would be on my other account, but when I promote a webinar, I would just say, did you register yet? Tap here at InstaFreeWebinar, then tap the link in my bio to register. And I bought instafreewebinar.com. I bought that domain. So that's actually a domain that I owned, and that actually piggybacks, what do you call it? Hold on a minute. Go right here. instafreeleads.com. So it's kind of like part of the branding that I use, so I made it match. So that's kind of why I have that account. And that's why I said you can set up multiple and you can use them for different things. Maybe you're promoting webinars too. Well, then I would recommend, set up a little account that you're doing your webinars on, so that way you don't have to send people, because I have a lot of stuff going out, like direct messages and things like that are going out for people to check the link in my bio for a free Instagram training. And I don't want them to go to my bio and then find no free Instagram training. And that actually happened to me last night because I forgot to take the link out for my IG workshop because I threw it in there really quick. I don't ever really do this, but because it was like the last day thing, I threw it in there, did a couple videos and promoted it really hard, right? So I put it in there and I forgot about it. And then this lady was messaging me on direct message, which direct message, we're going to go over that too, because that's fun. And I'm like, yeah, check out the free training. She's like, I really need help. How'd you get all those followers? I said, well, check out the free training in my bio. She goes and she's like, well, why? It's not free. It costs a lot of money. And I'm like, oh, what the heck, crap. I sent her and I forgot to take the link out. But that's why I don't do that really, because I don't want people to go check the link in my bio because I have so much marketing out there. I got direct messaging going out there and then find that that's not there. So I would really recommend that you just get like a domain name that you're going to use, that kind of is part of your branding or part of your business, something that really kind of describes what they're going to, and it should be a free offer, but get that and then just leave it there. Try not to touch it. All right, so we're going to talk about that in a few minutes, but I want to talk about settings and stuff like that first, okay? So let me really quick, just some things that you definitely don't want to do. Do not have your account set on private, okay? So a lot of the times I'll go to people's accounts and they will have their account set on private. And let me tell you right now, that's like putting the, closed for business sign up on your Instagram profile, okay? So if you have it set on private, do not do that. Go turn it off right now. Where is it? I don't even remember where it is. Let's see here. Post you've liked. Do you see it, guys? April and Matt?
No, I don't see it on
a business one. I don't think I can. That's why. But if you have it on there, then you would see it. It's just I think because I have a business account, we're not seeing it.
It's
So
under my options, April. It's under my options under account on my business account.
it is, okay.
Yeah. So if you go click the gear, go to options, and then under the account heading, it's all the way down at the bottom.
I'm not seeing it. Do you see it on mine? I don't see it.
I don't see it on yours either.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe, so Android, I'm on an Android, so maybe that's why, because you have an iPhone.
Might be.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing it. Nope, not seeing it at all. So you definitely don't want to do that, but if you do have a business account, you may or may not see it. I don't know why I'm not seeing it. Another thing is too, just another heads up on this, guy. I'm on an Android device. I'm also on an Android 7. So I have the brand new Pixel phone, which is the brand new Google phone, and that's got like the brand new Android, which I don't even think a lot of people have that yet. So things might look a little different, and I'm just letting you know. But if there's ever like a question or you can't find something, just that's what the group's for. Just let us know. I'll try to help you the best I can. Also, too, if you're using an iPhone usually does look a little bit different as well. So definitely just so you're aware of that. So just a couple of things that I want to make sure that you guys know are here. Eventually, you guys' accounts are going to get pretty big. You might want to adjust your notifications. I've actually had phones basically like poop out on me because notifications were going crazy on my Instagram, and that takes up a lot of RAM and space on your phone, and it can actually cause your phone to go kapooey. So make sure that as you're like, not right away, but if you have a smaller account, it probably won't be very annoying. But after probably about 1,000, followers, and you got your, once we get your automation set up too, your account's gonna like start going bonkers. You probably are gonna want to come in here, turn off your likes, turn off the comments. Otherwise, you're gonna get notified whenever somebody, likes something, whenever somebody comments, when somebody likes a comment, and it's just gonna be a really big pain in the butt. So I have my live videos turned on just because I like to go see who's going live and try to keep up with everybody there. Let's see, accepted follow request. Nope, I don't want to know about that. I don't want to know a lot of things. You can see off, 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 off. So most things, product announcement, yes, I do want to know about that. Ads on, sure, that's no problem. I don't mind. Yeah, because I run ads, I definitely want to know what's going on with my ads. So you can turn off notifications, your push notifications right there, and I definitely recommend that you do that, especially once we get your automation set up. So you have your linked accounts here as well. You'll be able to link your Facebook. I do recommend that you link your Facebook and your Twitter, okay? There are times that you may want to share your Instagram post over to Twitter or Facebook, or just having those linked and having them an option. But also your Facebook, you definitely want to have linked, because if you're going to set up your account as a business profile. So, which, let's talk about that too. We're going to actually show you how to do that, because I've already set up a business fan page for the account we're going to create tonight. But I would recommend that you do this because it gives you a lot of insights on your account. It allows you to be able to really track things and see how your account is growing and so on. And I actually think, because when I switched my account, my engagement really went up. So I almost feel like, because I switched to a business account, Instagram was like, okay, she's a business, I'm going to give her more, more reach in the feed. So I actually feel like it really kind of boosted everything for me. And of course, there's some other things that I'm doing as well that have really helped. But I would recommend that if you are a business owner, you are, maybe you're in a network marketing company, maybe you own a floral shop, maybe you're a realtor or whatever, but I would definitely set up a business profile. So let's see here. I'm just going through some of the stuff that I think are going to be kind of important for you guys. Two-factor authentication. Now, I have heard people say that they couldn't use this. This is totally optional, but here's the thing. There was probably about maybe over a year ago now, there was some really bad hacking going on Instagram where people were being hacked and they were basically losing their entire account to these hackers. So, you know, if you're all about security, and actually I turned mine off because I had to reset something, I forget what it was, and I just forgot to turn it back on, but I would definitely recommend that you turn that on. And that's just basically going to make your security more secure, you know, so anytime somebody tries to log in, they actually you would get like a text message, okay, and then you would have to enter the code. And Instagram has pretty good security right now. Even like earlier today when I was trying to set up one of my other accounts, it actually was like Instagram basically wanted me to verify. It gave me like a code. I had to go get the code from my email and then put it in there. So Instagram is really pretty good about it. They've gotten it down pretty good, you know, as far as security goes. So that's always good as well. Let's see, you got your edit profile here. So you can edit your profile a couple different places, which we'll go over that more. Let's see, you can change your password back here. You can invite your Facebook friends, which might be a good idea if, for example, you know, you got some Facebook friends that, you know, would be customers, would be people that would be interested in whatever your account is about, you know. So you might not want to just go, oh, invite all, you know, you just go through and invite some of them. It's a great way to kind of get your account going. You want to get followers as fast as possible in the beginning. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more as we go, because, you know, people will actually want to follow you more if they see that you have more followers. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the more followers you have, the more followers you're going to get. It's pretty awesome because, you know, now that my account's almost 60,000 followers on my main account, it's like now followers just come, right? Oops. You know, and they're like, oh, I'm going to follow her. It's just, you know, what do you call it? You know, people are kind of followers, you know, they're like, oh, everybody else is doing it, I want to do it too, you know? So that's kind of how it works. So yeah, I would definitely, you know, follow some of your Facebook, invite them, follow them. Here's where you can follow them. You can say follow all. So these are all your Facebook friends. And yeah, that just kind of lets them know that, hey, I'm following you. The polite thing is always to follow people back, right? I mean, that's the polite thing to do, especially when you're kind of getting started. Now, my account, I'm just going to let you know, like Instagram only allows you to actually follow personally, like for my account to actually follow 7,500 like other accounts. So after a while, you're not, like when your account gets really big, you're not going to be able to just follow everyone, okay, that you want to. All right. So you're going to have to be a little bit more choosy about who you're following. So definitely keep that in mind as you're going, that you know that that's going to be the case, you know, somewhere down the line. But if they're your Facebook friends, then of course you want to follow them, right? All right. So let's talk about our bio here, and we're going to actually set up a bio here in a second as well when we're setting up this new account. But I want to just kind of talk about my bio actually, because a lot of you guys are, you know, follower kind of in the same niche as me and stuff like that. So your bio is like your piece of real estate on Instagram. This is like the most profitable piece of real estate that you have. Remember how I was telling you, I always tell people to go, you know, check out the link in my bio. Well, that's because Instagram doesn't allow like clickable links in the descriptions. Okay. So, you know, somebody can't come in here and actually click the link here. There's no link to click. Okay. So you keep that in mind. I see a lot of the times people put these super long links in their descriptions of their Instagram posts, and it's really so pointless. Don't do that. Okay. And we're going to talk about your descriptions and all of that in your content next week, actually. But I just want to give you guys kind of a heads up. Reason why this is so powerful. This is so important is because right here is the only place that you can have a clickable link. Okay. So really, really important that you get that. Really, really important that you have a clickable link there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just start talking about what you should put there. Okay, because I see a lot of people put the wrong thing there, even successful marketers. And I used to do this myself. I used to actually put my blog there because, well, I'm April Marie Tucker. Why wouldn't I put aprilmarietucker.com there, right? I mean, that's my blog. Well, if you want to generate more leads, now you can generate some leads putting your blog there, don't get me wrong, but if you want to generate more leads, it's best, it's best to actually put an offer there, a lead capture page, that all that they can do is opt in, okay? Now, if they went over to my blog, oh my gosh, would they find the mother lode, right? And guess what? They'll probably be taken off course. They're probably going to go check out like a couple of pieces of content, or they're going to land here and they're going to say, oh my gosh, this is way too much. I'm overwhelmed. See ya. You know, I don't want them to do that. Most people are going to say, okay, I see this. Sure, that's cool, but let's see what else is on here. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's go over to Pinterest. Oh, let's go check out Pinterest. Now what happened, guys? Now they're over at Pinterest. They're not on my blog. They're not in my opt-in form, okay? What the heck? They're gone. They're gone. They're long gone. So why do I want them to go to a capture page? Because there's nothing else for them to do here. There's nowhere else to go but inside. Inside, okay? So this is why it's so important that you do not have a blog. I'm going to repeat myself. Do not put your blog in your bio. Unless you want to lose leads, okay? Unless you kind of want to have like a leaky faucet of leads, okay? I'd rather have you have a very a nice stream of leads rather than a leaky faucet, all right, where you're just kind of leaking leads out and it is wasting your leads, okay? So please, 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 I better not see anybody having a blog in there, and I better see an opt-in form. If you guys, some of you guys that did join, you don't know anything about capture pages and all of that stuff, trust me, you're gonna want to know about that stuff. This is very important. You're not gonna be able to generate leads if you don't have a capture page, if you don't have a way to collect the leads, okay? So if you want to generate leads, you definitely need to, and I'll just tell you, go to freedom321.com. This is a free video that you can watch. You can check it out. This is the system that myself and a lot of the people on this training actually right now even use, and it's a great system. So you can check it out, freedom321.com. If you have any questions, just message me or email me and I'll hook you up. But this, if you don't have it, you actually will get, so this is really cool, guys. So you're gonna get my Instagram offer, okay? And maybe at the end, I'm thinking week 4 we might talk about offers a little bit more, but yeah, so this is actually included and it's already set up. So a lot of these campaigns, like this campaign's already set up, this one's already set up, and you can see people can opt in there to get the free training. So I would recommend that you have something. If you don't, like I said, you need to have something there. You need to get something. No blogs, please. I have seen people even that are in this workshop right now on Instagram. I looked at their bio and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're sending people to their blog. So do not do that. Not to mention, a lot of times people don't even have their blogs even semi set up right. You notice how I have a landing page on mine. You got to have a landing page on your blog. This is really, really important. So that when people do land on your blog, at least, you have a semi-leaky faucet. It's not as bad, but they can opt in and go to a, free offer of some type, and it should be right in eyes view. So a lot of people, like I said, they don't even have their blog set up right, and they got their blogs in there, and they're just leaking leads all over the place. Like they're just not getting their leads. So make sure that you have a free offer in there. So why do I have, an Instagram training? Well, obviously, yeah, April, you're the Instagram queen. That's why, haha. No, that's not the only reason why. The other reason is because my target audience is network marketers, home business entrepreneurs. Yes, I am a network marketer too. But what I know is that I can, I don't have to try to convince somebody that is a network marketer that network marketing is an awesome profession to be in. And it's a lot easier to work with leaders, people that already kind of know what network marketing is and all of that stuff, than it is to work with, the cashier at Walmart. Okay, it just is. They're qualified. These people know. Not saying that some of those people might not be cashiers at Walmart. They may be, but they already have the idea of network marketing. They already know it's a great idea. They already know that, they want to do a home business. They already know they want financial freedom. I don't have to convince them of this on top of trying to teach them everything. They've kind of already know a little bit. So it makes my job a lot easier. So what do home business entrepreneurs and network marketers struggle with the most? Well, they struggle with two things. They struggle with leads, and they struggle with, they struggle with leadership, lack of leadership. They're lacking two things, leads and leadership. So obviously, some of the things that I like to talk about is leadership, mindset. I just basically show them that I'm a leader through a lot of my posts. I give them tips on leads. We talk about leads a lot on the Facebook Lives. So I attract people that way, and then I have my offer there. And guess what? Why do I do that? Because my target audience, who's home business entrepreneurs, are on Instagram. That's usually where they find me, because hello, I'm on Instagram, right? And they're trying to grow their followers. They're trying to get leads. They're trying to, sell their products. They're trying to do these things. So it just makes sense to give them what they want. So that's exactly what I do. I give them exactly what they want. And I give them a free Instagram training. So last night, like I was saying, there was a lady, she's like, how'd you get all those followers? And she wanting to know all my secrets. And I said, I have a free training, and she checked it out, and she was then immersed in the training. And I actually got to follow up with that woman, but she's a hot lead, right? Somebody who definitely I can start talking to and seeing if I can help. So very first thing that you should have in your bio, I like to have anyways, is a call to action that says follow. Basically like follow me, people really don't know what to do unless you tell them what to do. They may come to your profile and be like, oh, this is a nice profile, and not even think about following you. I mean, seriously, some people are just that naive. They don't even know how they got on Instagram. I mean, it is just what it is. So you have to tell people what to do whenever you can, whenever you need to, okay? So the very first thing that I have in there is follow for Insta success tips for home bizpreneurs. And for those of you guys that are on iPhone, you might want to also use a notepad to actually type up your bio first, just because you're going to have a hard time making spaces. So like and I'll show you guys when we're going to create the other account. On Android, you don't have to do that. You can actually use an enter key, but on iPhone you can't unless they updated that, which I don't think they did. So I just say follow for Insta success tips for home business entrepreneurs at aprilmarietucker.com. Now that's where I put my blog. There's my branding right there. Boom. Okay, that's where they can find me. That's where they can learn more about me. aprilmarietucker.com is not, if it was any longer, it wouldn't go in this description, because somebody's not going to go over on their phone and try to type in a long URL. It's just not going to happen. People are too lazy for that. Okay. So, they just are, it is the way it is. People are really fast on the internet. You got to remember, things are happening very quickly online. on their phone. It's very quick. They're switching between windows. They're shopping at the same time. They're looking at Instagram. They're looking at their Facebook. Oh, they got a notification. Oh, there's an email. Oh my gosh, the phone's ringing. This is fast, very fast on their phone. You have to grab them as fast as possible. You got to give them a call to action. You have to say, follow me, give them a call to action. Then make sure that you have a short URL in there. It should not be anything that's super long, like, you know, I don't know, like tipsforhomebizpreneurs.com. I mean, that's just too long. Okay, I'm just making something up, but yeah. So you got to make it very, very short. Make everything super simple for people. It should be really easy to follow you. It should be really easy to click your link. It should be very obvious that the link that they're clicking on is about, you know, Instagram training or, you know, how to train your, you know, dog or whatever it is. Okay, it should be very clear. It should be obvious, super, super obvious. I can't make this more clear for you guys. Okay, so then I just put a little like, hey, I'm the creator of Insta Lead Magic. A lot of people know me from that, but maybe you're an author, maybe you're the founder of a company, maybe you're a distributor of, you know, It Works. You know, I know there's a lot of people in It Works, so you could be a distributor of, you know, maybe you're a, I don't know, a higher rank. Maybe you're a diamond in, you know, a company or something like that. Maybe you want to put that, okay? Kind of gives something like a title to yourself that kind of gives you a little bit more influence. You know what I mean? Like something that's going to let them know like you're kind of cool, you know, something. You could even put maybe that you know, you're a Instagram expert or you're a social media, you know, enthusiast, something like that. You could put, I'm a social media coach. You could put, I'm a home business coach. You could put, what else could you put? I mean, there's just so many things that you could put. And maybe you're just like setting up a niche account, you know, but maybe you just want to put something in there that just basically, you know, says, you know, like for example, when we set up my new one, we're going to put, you know, wine lover or something like that, you know. So it can definitely be, you know, it should just be like a title kind of for yourself, you know, just something that's giving you, letting them know who you are just a little bit, okay? It's different. This is different. Like it is a bio, guys. But it's not like a bio like I like to take long walks on the beach. I like to go fishing. I like to, you know, play with my kids. I'm a mom of 3. I mean, it shouldn't be all that, okay? When people land on your Instagram, okay, they should know exactly what they're in for, you know, like what is your account about? What are you going to be posting? You know, they should know basically what they're going to get by following you, okay? There should, and you want to be very congruent with that as well, like through everything you do. Try to stay on that topic of what your bio is about. So think about what are you going to be posting about, you know, what things are you going to post that are going to help your target audience, you know. I guess maybe I should talk about target audiences a little bit. I don't even think about that. Some of you guys might not know what your target audience is, right? But we'll talk about that in a sec. Let me finish with the bio. So that's basically, you know, what your account should right away tell somebody. Right away, it should just say what this account is about, what they're going to get when they follow you. And of course, you should have your free offer in there. And now you only have, oh my gosh, I think it's 100 and maybe Matt knows. I think it's 125 characters. I can't remember exactly how many characters. Maybe it tells us.
Yeah, I don't know offhand either.
I know. I should know. I like have said it a million times, but I'm having like a brain fart. So 100% free Instagram training is what the next bullet I have here. And the 100% free Instagram training, that just tells them exactly what they're going to get right here, right? I mean, that's exactly what they're being told. You can see I have emojis in here just to kind of bullet things, make it stand out, make it very easy to read. Let me think. I'm trying to think of somebody's account that has like these run-on sentences and stuff. so I can show you what not to do. I can't think of anybody, but some people, what they do is they write the, their whole bio in here, and it's all like running together. And I'm going to show you like how we bullet these, because you have to bullet point your Instagram profile. Otherwise, it's going to be like overwhelming. And most people, like I said, they're in a hurry. They're fast on the internet, on the phones, right? Especially. But most people are skimmers. So, and I would say probably about 90%, 80% of the population are skimmers. That's what they do. They skim. So instead of actually reading every little word, they are skimming really fast. And when you make it too difficult for them to skim, and I'm one of these skimmers, so I know, what happens is they will actually just be like, that's too much work, I'm out of here. And I do that all the time. If it's too hard for me to read, if I land on a blog or I land on a profile or something, even on some of these posts, some of the posts that I see on Instagram, they have these super long descriptions. Well, I'm a skimmer, and on Instagram, a lot of the times they're just looking like a whole bunch of running together like sentences, and it looks crazy, and it looks way too long for me to have to read. So I'm just not even interested. I usually scroll right past that stuff, and most people are like this. So you have to understand like the population of, or the audience that you're dealing with. The majority of people are like this. And once you understand that, you will start, actually putting content out and writing your descriptions of your bio and your content and stuff like that in a form that will actually be more readable for them, so that they'll actually look at it. So they'll actually read it and do what you want them to do, And so we're going to talk a lot about that, because on Instagram, I think this is especially important, because people, what do they do when they go on Instagram? They go like this. See how fast I'm going? This is what they do. Oh, let me see what's interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Nashville. Oh, So that's kind of how they are, though. It's crazy. So just remember that. All right, so let's talk about your target audience, which probably I should have talked about this before, because some of you guys might not have any clue, like, who is your target audience? Which we're going to talk about this more, but I just want to talk about this because a little bit right now. We're going to talk about it a lot more when we get into like targeting and getting followers and stuff like that. But you should know, like, who your target audience is. And basically how you figure that out is whatever kind of business you're in. Maybe you're a health coach, okay, for example. Well, who would be your target audience? What type of problems do you solve for people? Well, if you're a health coach, you probably solve a lot of problems. You probably solve problems like, weight loss, right? You help people lose weight. You help people feel healthier. Help them live longer. You help them look better, right? These are things that you do. So your target audience is people that are probably looking to lose weight, looking to feel better, maybe struggling with some health issues. You might want to even target people that are, maybe you do like healthy living recipes, things like that. So, you might want to target people that are looking for what you have to offer. So that's kind of how you determine that. All right. And I'm getting photos. Hopefully, is everything okay, Matt? Can you look in the group?
Yeah, I can see you. Where you want photos? Where at on Facebook?
Sending me photos, and I just want to make sure everybody's seeing okay.
Yeah, I can see
150. Okay, good. April, I can't see what you're doing. Okay, got it back. A good example is at Chapel's Mom. Okay, more targeted equals more effective. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so I don't know what Dee was sending me, but when you send me things, then I pop up on my phone, and I don't want to like take a break and look, because in case it's private, So, all right. So where was I? So that's kind of how you know your targeted audience is whatever your business is. What kind of problem does it solve, or who would be interested in your business? Maybe your business, like tonight, I'm going to set up an account for my wine business. Okay. Well, that doesn't really, I mean, it could solve people's problem if they're depressed, but that's not who I want. I don't want a bunch of depressed people anyways, because usually that's not good for them anyways, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily even be a problem, but who would be interested in my wine business? Well, people that love wine, people that like to go to wine tastings. They maybe go to wineries. They, you know, they try different wines from all over the world. Maybe they're already in wine clubs. You know, those are the types of people that I want to target. These are the people that are going to be interested in my product. I'm trying to think of another biz. That doesn't really, can you think of something, Matt? Well, even let's just say for my gold business. Here we go. I got a gold business. This is an affiliate business that I do. And, you know, right here, you can see, follow if you love gold, discover the insider secrets and how to leverage your gold savings into a weekly passive income. Now, this is not really an account where, you know, it's a person. This is an account that is like just about gold. Okay. And you can see like gold is sexy is the username, and that's all it's about. So I don't have to put, like, there's not much to put, right? So I just went ahead and put the, you know, the call to action in there for them to check out the free video. But I also put in there, follow if you love gold. And of course, you know, I'm not solving really a problem. Of course, I mean, I'm solving a problem if you think about, you know, the fact that, you know, people should be investing in gold, you know, or whatever, but really that's not what I'm doing. So, you know, our target audience, you know, actually I was just asking Matt, like, who does he target? You know, but I was actually just targeting people that are already like in MLM because they already have the idea, or like people that follow like Robert Kiyosaki, you know, those types of people that are already interested in kind of like investments and things like that. And I asked him and he said the same thing. He's like Forex traders and real estate agents. Well, yeah, real estate agents, Forex traders, they're all into investing, you know? So that's kind of the idea here, guys. That's the idea. Insta lead magic. Once again, my target audience is network marketers that are struggling to get leads on Instagram. This is the product that I've created. So what I do on this one, it's just the same thing. Follow for Instagram tips and tricks for entrepreneurs. Learn how to create unlimited leads and income on Instagram. 100% free Instagram training. And actually, I'm not really sure why it's so kind of looks weird. It doesn't look how I would like it to look. I'll have to probably edit that one, but but just for, let's see, because it's just a little long. So maybe I would just put for home business entrepreneurs or something in there for entrepreneurs. I don't know. It just kind of is long. So I'll have to edit that another time. Maybe I'll put tips or tricks or something. But anyways, we'll show you guys how to neaten it up a little bit. And some of these might even look a little bit different on different devices too. So that's basically on targeting. So let's go ahead and start creating a new account. And let's see here. So if you don't have an account, you're just going to go to Instagram, download the app. Okay, so make sure you download the app from your app store. If you are on iPhone, then it would be is it iTunes for iPhone, April and Matt?
Yeah, you just go to your store to be able to download it.
Yeah, your app store.
Yep.
All right, cool. So I'm not.
April, did you want to turn?
Huh?
Did you want to turn Q&A on? Can we do that so people can put their questions?
Can you turn it? Yeah, that would be great. But I would just
I'll get it for you.
To refrain, guys. Just refrain from asking too many questions right now, because if you ask a lot of questions right now, I might answer them later on, and then it's going to take me longer to go through all those questions. You know what I mean? So that's why I usually turn it on towards the end. So.
Did you want it on now, or do you want it off?
Yeah, you can leave it on. I mean, they might want to start asking some, but just kind of use discretion when you ask a question, because know that I'm probably gonna answer it. Okay. If not, then of course ask it. All right. So I'm not gonna continue as April Marie Tucker, because that would actually just take me right over to my account that I already have. So you're gonna, when you sign up a new account, like if you already have an account, know that you're gonna need a different email address for each account, okay? or phone number, but most people can set up different email addresses and they can that. So I don't want to allow them to access any of my stuff for this one, but you may want to do that. It's up to you. It's just that I'm creating a different account. So that is why. So, oh, not admit. What did it do? Eek. I had to set up a new email for this, so. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and just call this one. Like I said, this is for my wine business. And I already did set up a new fan page for it. So this will be a business profile. Yep, and I'm just going to create this username. And so this is branded to my actual domain name. So I purchased the domain name wineloversbiz.com. So I'm going to, everything is going to be basically set up to go to, set up to just revolving around that whole domain. Okay. Because it's all about the branding. I want to brand everything to look similar. I've already actually created a watermark for my images. I haven't started making my images yet, but we're going to go over to Canva here in a few too and create our watermark for our business. But definitely, like, you want to brand everything. So I'm not going to connect to Facebook. You can connect to Facebook. It's not a problem. Actually, it's fine. Like, once you're already the account set up, it's okay to connect. It's okay to do that, but you don't have to. I'm just going to skip. Deny. All right, so I'm going to add a photo. Actually, I got to think, do I have a photo for this one? I might have to add one really quick. So, guys, I use Google Drive, okay, a lot for my stuff. And it just makes things a lot easier when I'm basically, let me see, I got to upload this photo here. When I'm transferring everything, like, it just makes it easier. Like, I have Google Photos here too, so all my stuff gets uploaded here. Actually, yeah, do I have it there? Yeah, I do. So let's see. Let me see here really quick. And I can always change it later too. Okay, hold on. I don't think I'm sharing my screen. There we go. All right, so this is one of the pictures that I used. And you can see I've got, wineloversbiz.com right there. And it's in there. And I'll probably change the picture later, but this one was already on my phone. And I was lazy. I didn't want to have to use Google Drive. All right, so I'm not going to find my Facebook friends, but like I said before, you can do that. Like, if you know that some of your friends are maybe in your business already or already customers or whatever, you can definitely do that, okay? So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. All right, so we're going to just start setting everything up. You can see right here, this is how you're going to take, your pictures, share your pictures. And looks like, let's see, right here is where you're going to see all your notifications. So you have a little heart here. You can see all your notification at the bottom. If you just select all your notifications are right here. This is where you share your photos. This is where you can search. This is your home, which is your feed. So you're going to see everything that your friends post there. And then, of course, here is your profile. So that is that. All right, so I don't need to see my friends, but I do need to edit my profile. So some of the things that you need to do right when you set up your account is you need to add your description of your profile, obviously. You need to put your link in there, right? Another thing that you definitely need to do is you need to put, maybe I would say even 10 to 20 photos, right away. So before you start, trying to go get followers and all that stuff, you should like throw up a bunch of photos as fast as you can, okay? And what's cool is that you guys have a bunch of photos that I gave you. So after tonight, and I show you guys how to do your watermark and stuff, you guys should be good to go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my website in here, which, like I said, I bought the domain name Wine Lovers Biz. Okay. So whatever business you're in, a lot of you guys are network marketers because, like I said, that's my target audience right there. Some of you guys are not. Okay. But most of everybody here is. So, whatever business you're in, let's say you're in, what's another business, like the travel business, right? Because I know there's a lot of really successful network marketing companies that do travel. Well, you could definitely, put, together just a profile that only focuses on travel, okay? And then, you would obviously target, people that love to travel, and then you would go search and find those people and target those people, which we're going to get into that a lot more, but so you can make whatever you want. So what's really cool, I'm gonna say, I love the emojis because I have an emoji for like almost everything. So I'm gonna say follow if you love, and I'm gonna put a heart. So emojis also, here's what I can do. I can do with an emoji, I can actually kind of make a word out of an emoji, but it only takes one space. So reason why I use emojis a lot too is not just because they look cool, is because they actually take up less characters in my bio so that I don't have to worry about it, being too long. So if I want to maybe fit something, a lot of the times you'll see like you'll run out of space and I'm like, oh, what can I turn into an emoji, or what can I, maybe use a text format for my word, like you are or something, or 4, right? For FOR, but number 4, something like that, right? I'm gonna put follow if you love wine. And then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna probably just go right into, because this one I'm really using it more to generate leads. But I'm gonna say follow if you love wine, and then I'm gonna put, maybe I'll put a little finger there. I don't know. Follow if you love wine. Maybe I would put wine tips, get free wine tips, but I'm not going to. I think I'm just going to go right into the offer that I have, which I'm just going to copy right off of here. I'm going to copy some of it just because it makes it easier. Let's go to it. I copy and paste a lot, guys. That was my first skill set. Did you know that? That was the first thing I actually knew how to do, was actually copy and paste. So let's see here. Huh? Matt, did you say something?
I just was agreeing with you. Copy and paste, that's a first and easy but necessary skill set.
Yeah, exactly. I know everybody's laughs at me, but I'm like, I love to copy and paste. I'm like, let's copy and paste. All right, so
I don't want to type it all out again.
All right. I'm gonna take the free 2-minute video out of there. And I'm gonna put something simpler like learn how. I don't know why it's doing that. It looks weird.
Do something like learn how to turn your love of wine into a business.
Yeah, I'm gonna say learn. It's not. I need to go to my notepad. Because look what it's doing. It's like doing something weird here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. So weird. So weird. All right. So this is how you're going to have to do it anyways on iPhone, by the way. Because do you do it that way, Matt, on iPhone? You have to go on your notepad?
Yeah, we'd do it all in the Notepad app first, and then you can copy it and paste it into Instagram. I use my Notepad app for Instagram every single day. I've got all my hashtags in there and everything. So
Awesome. Yeah, learn how. Yeah, I actually have mine saved in case I ever lose it or. So this is not, it's because of the formatting here. I have to clear it somehow.
oh right, it took the HTML code off of when you copied it.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I'm going to copy something else. I'm going to go ahead and copy my ad. How you like that?
Awesome.
Maybe. Maybe not. I'm like, I can do this. I could copy this. All right. So this one's not even running. I might not be able to actually do it from here. Darn it. Hang on. Let me just go ahead and save that. I got to go into my other thingy. I'm just trying to make it easier because if I have a good thing, I don't have to sit here and think about what to say, right? But let me click see. There we go. There it is. Hey, it won't let me copy it here. And I don't think I can edit either. Yeah. Oh, it's letting me. Cool. All right. So let's see. Get in, get free wine, get paid with this easy to share wine club. How about something like that? All right. And then I got something to play with now. All right, something like that. Let's see what I got here. I wonder why it's all, so formatting is now centered. I've never seen that before. That's so weird. So weird. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go back to my other account now, my new wine account. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here in my bio. So, see, it's doing it. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Do you see what it's doing?
That's super weird. I've never been able to center my stuff on there without putting a bunch of spaces in there. But even with the iPhone, they take it out.
That's weird that it's doing it. It's like carrying the format. I've never seen that before. Here we go. I think I fixed it. Kind of. They don't want me to copy and paste. They're trying to stop me.
It's the gremlins, the Instagram gremlins.
All right. Yeah, now it's all centered. Look at that. So freaking weird. Sorry, guys. Hang on. All right, there we go. I fixed that. All right, so
I think
let's go back.
everybody's ready to go get a glass of wine now that you keep talking about wine. Everybody's
right?
ready to go.
Everybody wants to go, yeah, drink now, right? All right, follow if you love. Maybe I'm gonna put the wine glass here. No, that looks dumb. I like wine better. All right, follow if you love wine. Free. I'm gonna say learn how you can get free wine. Yeah, I think I'll put a glass. That looks better. Free wine. Oh, look, I can even do a home. And get free wine. Oh, yeah, I don't want to put that. See, this is the hard part, and then I have to think about this stuff. That's why I like to copy and paste. Okay, get in, get free wine, get paid with this easy to share wine business. That's good too. I don't like that. For this, how this easy to share wine club has quickly become one of the hottest, simplest ways to create additional income from home. We could put something like that. All right, learn how you can get free wine and turn your love of wine into a profitable home business. Something like that.
Yep, sounds good.
Better, right? I don't know. Sometimes things just come to me, but they don't always. Okay, so I'll put a little home there. And maybe I just want to put biz. All right, something like that. And then I want to do free 100%. I like the 100%. I don't know why. 100% free video and then I'll put the emojis. I'm going to capitalize that. Video. Okay, maybe I'll put these little emojis. 100% free video. Let's see, learn how you can get free. Check this out. I got a little free emoji too. Free wine and turn your love of wine. Here we go. We're going to bullet this. Oops. All right. Turn your love of wine into a profitable maybe I want an arrow. I know what I want. I want money. I want a money sign. Money. Money. There, we'll go here. Profitable. I'm going to capitalize it. Profitable home biz. Turn your love of wine into a profitable home. Or what I could also say, turn your love of wine into additional income. That sounds better. Additional into additional income. Free video shows how. So, and you can always change it, guys. So like I'm probably going to come in here and change things up, right? Let's see here. Learn how, let's see. I'd like to put something here, like a bullet to make it look fancy. Maybe I'll do that one. That looks good. Turn your love of wine into, so maybe like a turn. How do you like, maybe a road sign, right? Turn. There's like a recycle thingy. Maybe I'll do that. No, not there.
What are you looking for, April?
I don't know. Like I just want something to make it look like a turn, you know, like turn.
All right. They have those little right-hand arrow, like those little U-turn arrows.
Oh, that's a good idea right there. Yep, love it. Love it. And then I'm gonna make this capital. I always like to try to make things income. Wow, and I filled up every space too, guys. How cool is that?
On the money.
On the money. So next week we'll talk about content for sure. So we'll be loading this up. All right. Follow if you love wine. Learn how you can get free. Wait. Wine is missing. It's gone. What happened? The wine glass went away when I did that. I gotta take one of these out. Oh, come on, wine glass. Where are you? I start trying to type it. It won't let me. There we go. Nope. There we go. Free wine. Do you see how the emojis come in handy? Because it's just one space instead of, it's one character instead of like me writing out, you know, one, let's see, mine is 4 characters, you know? So it really saves.
The emojis pull the eyes too. I always use emojis in like my direct messages and tweets and stuff. Just in a sea of text that they see those, you know, those
Maybe
emojis.
there's not a
and
wine
it pulls their
bottle.
eyes to it. Yep.
Sure, there's not a wine bottle emoji. That would really work. All right, learn how you can get free wine, turn your love of wine into additional income. Free video shows how. That sounds good. And then they're gonna go to, and I'm gonna actually, we wanna make everything stand out. So it's kind of like, you know, bullet things, bold them, you know, you can't bold them, but, you know, uppercase. Yeah. You do that too, right?
Yep.
Because you want it to be bigger, you know, so people see it. Remember, everything has to be more obvious because people miss things very easily. So let's see. Add phone number. No, I'm not a male. How about not specified? Okay, so we got that. Okay, so let's talk about your picture before we get going to the next thing. Your picture should, you know, if it's a branded profile like mine, you saw I have a professional picture of myself. A lot of the times people, let me do my little, okay. So this is obviously like a business opportunity that I'm doing right here, right? But notice how I am not branding that business opportunity, the company, okay? I am not doing that. Why? Because that company already has millions of dollars already invested in their own branding. They don't need me to go branding their company. So a lot of the times what I see people do is they start branding their MLM, right? And it just ends up being like, oh, they're part of that other, you know, that MLM thing, you know, and they don't, people already seen it. Like I know some companies on Instagram are very popular, right? For example, It Works, very popular company on Instagram. Well, a lot of the time I see, like I go to somebody's account, their account is like It Works, you know, with the It Works products in the profile, and it's named It Works, you know, and it's like, why would you do that? You're basically saying like, hey, I'm going to try to sell you something, you know? And that really isn't attractive. And a lot of the times will really just repel people, you know? And now for whatever reason, people, you know, people like to buy things, but they don't like to feel like they're being sold. you know, or they're going to be sold. So they usually run the other way. I know I do. I run the other way. I run across the other side of the mall. Like when those guys come chasing me or whatever, I'm like running away from them. I don't like to be sold, but I love to shop. I love to buy things. That's why I like to actually go online, is because I do most of my shopping online because I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to be sold. I just want to go buy what I need and be done. I don't want to have to talk to anyone or reject anyone or any of that. Okay. And that's how your people are too. So don't brand your company. Do not brand your MLM. Brand, like if it's like what I'm doing right now, like I'm not branding that company. I'm branding Wine Lovers Biz. Okay. Nobody knows what the company is. They don't even know. Like, I mean, if you land on this, I'm not going to even have pictures of the MLM company. They're going to be my own pictures. They're going to be my own, you know, quotes and stuff about wine. Okay. That's what it's going to be about. And then if they want to learn more about the opportunity, then they would click here, and that's going to take them to my lead capture page where they can learn more, and they get a free video to watch, right? Or free videos, whatever you want to call it. So, oh, that actually, look, I did show me the video. I kind of did that, right? Video shows how. Maybe I should say, show me the video. No, video shows how is good. So do not do that. If you're doing that, you don't want to brand the company. Like even my other business, which is the gold business, I'm not branding that company. It's Gold is Sexy. You know, it's very generic. And it's just like, hey, if you love gold, follow. And then I, you know, got a free video in there for them for that too. But then even the content, gold is money, everything else is credit. Like I'm not talking about the MLM company. Notice how there is nothing. Oh, look, that's Matt's account. Matt, let's go to yours. I'll show him yours because yours is rocking. Matt's Gold Biz. I think I actually looked it up in here some time ago. There we go. So Matt, same thing. He's not doing that. He's saying risk is the down payment on success. So he's talking about, you know, basically why people should, you know, invest in gold, you know. There's one I posted of his. So, and he's getting a ton of engagement here too. He's kicking ass on this one. All right.
Woohoo!
Yay. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. You want to brand your business, not the MLM company that you're in. Okay, so just come up with something clever. And I would also always recommend too that you do brand yourself. So have an account that brands you as a leader, as an influencer, as somebody that people should follow and want to follow, right? Because people follow leadership. People join people, not companies, right? So it's really important that you do have your branded account too. So that people can, you know, learn more about you. They can follow you. You know, you'll be a lot more attractive, believe me, than if you're promoting just MLM company products and things like that. Okay. So that's why I'm showing you how I'm doing this too, is because I know a lot of you guys are in MLM companies and you want to set up something that is for your MLM or affiliate or whatever. Okay. But you're not really sure how to do it. And I know because I see a lot of the people that are on Instagram, they don't know how to do it. And this is exactly how you should do it right here. This is exactly the way that you should do it. And then I'm going to show you the type of content too that you can also post for that. So let's go ahead and now I'm going to go ahead and switch it to a business profile. I already have that business profile set up. So right here, it's already picked it. Look, Wine Lovers Biz. So, and I just put it as a website. In case you're wondering, I made the fan page into just a website because that's basically what it is. It's for my website. It's for running ads and doing that stuff. Okay. And to link to my Instagram. All right. So, yeah, I think that's fine the way that is. It's got my email and my business number here. Oh, I don't like that country. So up to you guys whether or not you want to have like a phone number in there or not. I do get calls. Some of them are spam. So I'm going to be honest. Okay. So what I have is I have a Skype number set up. You can do that with Google. I know Google has numbers as well, and I think they're actually free. Their numbers are free. So it just depends like which one you want to use. Skype costs money. I think I pay money every year or something like that for it. You don't have to put your address, but what I like to do is just put like my zip code. So people know, like, you know, they might be looking for, you know, somebody that does the company that I'm in where I live, Merritt Island, you know? So maybe I'll just do it this way, Merritt Island, Florida. There we go. And I'm going to not put the zip there. I'm just going to put Merritt Island, Florida. So you want to have that geolocation on there. All right. So now they know Merritt Island, Florida. That email's in there. They can contact me. A lot of the times when I'm doing the lives, guys, you'll probably hear me say, you know, contact me. Go to my profile, hit the contact button. That's why, because they can actually call, they can email me, they can, well, get directions. It's just going to take them to Merritt Island. It's not going to take them to my house, but you see what I'm saying? Like now that's there. So now I'm connected. That's how easy it is to connect your business profile or turn it into a business profile. It's really, really simple. If you don't like it, you can always switch back. I do recommend it. I recommend having a business profile. I believe that, you know, if you're a business or you're doing business on Instagram, you shouldn't pretend like you're not. Just have a business one. There's benefits to it, okay? So now that we've done that, we're going to definitely want to go get some followers. And I'm actually going to talk about that more next week. But like I was saying before, you can definitely go there. You can discover people. These are a lot of my Facebook friends already. So I might want to, you know, follow people that, you know, I know are friends, maybe people that are already teammates, you know, Patty's on my team. Let's see, Jeff's on my team. So I'll just go ahead and follow them, and then they'd get a little notification that I'm following them, and maybe they might, you know, follow me back. Who knows? We can only hope, right? So if we go back to our edit profile here again, did you see me do that? Edit profiles are always up there. 3 dots up at the very top. All right, if we go up there, we can follow people that are connected to our Facebook. Okay, so maybe I'm going to follow Lay. Lay's one of my favorite people. Karen. Dee. Oh, just going to go ahead and follow her. Another person on our team. So you can see. No, I'm just going to follow people. I'm going to follow April Finley. I'm going to follow Matt's Gold Biz. I'm definitely going to, my sister's on my team. I'm very proud of that, by the way, because she never signs up for anything I try to sign her up into. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow some people, try to get some followers this way. And she's on my team as well. All right, Karen's on our team. So, you know, I'm just going to go through and I'm just going to follow some people. And I'm not going to bore you while I sit there and follow people. You guys get it, right? You get it. Go follow some people that you know that probably would be, you know, good. Either maybe you think that maybe they're prospects too. This is a really good idea, guys. Well, if maybe there's somebody that you've been working on getting in your business, go follow them. You know, go ahead and go follow them. Like right now, I don't really have anything on I would normally wait until after I propagate this a little bit with some content, which we don't have anything right now, but we will. I don't know what all this is about. What is that? Oh, I think that's what Dee sent me. So let me see what I have here. I don't have anything right now to just throw up there. So anyways, I don't have anything right now, but what we'll do is we'll go ahead and go. What was I going to do next? There was something I was going to do. What was I going to do? Blah. Oh, so I was going to talk about the business pages really quick because I want you guys to understand. So when you have a business page, you get the insights here. All right. And you'll be able to see like how many impressions you're getting for the week, how many, like how they're increasing. Like I've increased almost 10,000 impressions from last week. That's really good. You can see your reach here, right? So you can see the reach of your posts. You can see how much they're up. You can see how many profile views you have. You can see how much those are up. You can see your website clicks. You can see your call clicks. You can see your email clicks. You can see your direction clicks too. You can also see how many new followers you got. Did I skip that somehow? You can usually see that too. Oh, maybe it's here. See more. So you can see your followers. So you can see like how many new followers you've gotten too. So you can see I've gotten almost 500 new followers this week. So, and that's combining too, like the followers that, you know, are falling off and all of that too. So that's pretty good. So check this out. You can also see like the age range of the people that are following you. You can see the women, how many women, men, like what their age range are. So I know the majority of women that are following me are 25 to 34 is the most, and then 35 to 44. So that's like the age groups that are following me. I can also see the cities. You can see the countries. You can see United States is definitely mostly United States, United Kingdom, Brazil, you know. I don't know how I got on the Brazil map, but somehow I did. Somebody must like me there. Okay, so I can also see when my followers are most active. So right here, guys, is where you're going to see when your followers are most active. So this is a really good idea for you to keep in mind, because when you're posting, you might want to post around those times. I kind of got it down. My followers are pretty active around 9 a.m., noon, 3, 6, and then they kind of decline from there, and depending on the weekend, of course. But here, oh, look, they're pretty active at 9 o'clock on Saturday. And then it goes down Monday. Monday, they're in bed early. You know, so you get the idea, right? And then you can kind of know like when are good times to post. And so another thing is too, is to kind of think about too, is at night. Sometimes I like to post at night because, and I don't always get as good as if I post like 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 12 is usually my best time. But what I do end up getting sometimes is I get, depending on the day, as I like Thursday and Fridays aren't usually that great, but maybe like Wednesday night, if I post at night, I usually get a really good amount of engagement and leads because people are, I don't have to compete with as many people in the feed, you know, when they're posting. So there's an algorithm now on Instagram, and basically it works like this. And you need to understand how it works because you need to know what triggers, you know, triggers people to see your content, okay? So basically, if somebody, let's say, for example, okay, so here's Vaughn, and I think Vaughn is actually in our workshop here. So I'll go ahead and mess with his, okay? So Instagram is basically saying, okay, we want to show you things in your feed that we think are most important to you. So this was why that the whole algorithm change happened, okay? And I agree with it because before, this is what was happening. People, all the things that maybe were important to them were getting buried really fast in their feed. So basically it would be like in the feed based on timestamps. So the moment somebody posts, let's say Vaughn posted right now, let's say, what time did he post? He posted 12 minutes ago. Let me give an example here of maybe something that's, okay, 52 minutes ago. All right, 20 minutes ago. Okay, so Instagram, for whatever reason, thinks that this is more important to me. Don't know why, but they do. All right, this was 20 minutes ago. So they see how it's all mixed up. Before, it would have been, okay, 1 second ago, 2 seconds ago, 5 seconds, you know, I mean, everything would get buried. And so your post would only have about a 2 to 3 hour time span before it would get buried in somebody's feed, and then they'd never see it. All right. So now what Instagram is doing is it's saying, okay, we know April likes, you know, Vaughn here, okay? So we're gonna show April Thomas, okay? We're gonna show April Thomas's content, all right? Because we know April likes him, all right? And guess what? If Thomas posted an hour ago, because I stopped, looked at his profile, looked at his content, all you have to do is really, all they have to do for them to really, for Instagram to think that they like it is to kind of stop and look. Okay, really, that's all they have to do. They don't even have to like it. Of course, if they like it, that's even another vote. The saying, okay, Instagram, I like seeing this. All right, show me more of this. I want to make sure I don't miss out on what Thomas posts. So it's really important that you understand that. Another thing is obviously comments. Comments are really powerful. I'm going to go ahead and give him a thumbs up or a heart or something. Give him a bunch of hearts. Okay. And that's also really, really one of the things too that they look for. Engagement. Okay. Engagement, comments, likes, and so on. All right. And then obviously just if they stop and they look at it. Okay. They don't even have to touch it. They don't have to anything. They just got to stop and look at it. All right, so let's see here. Here's Brian. So they know Brian Finale is important to me. So this was an hour ago. This is pretty high up in my feed. Okay, so let's see. Here's one, see, 37 minutes ago. So they're showing me content that in an order that they feel like, hey, April likes to see this. So that's how they're showing it to your guys' audience as well. So that's why, like, when I post, a lot of times I say, you know, double tap if you agree, something like that. And I'm going to talk more about that too when we go into content and how to get your audience to, so like your stuff, so they're seeing it. I mean, that's really, really important, right? You want them to see their stuff. Let's see, here's Danny. Let's see, go ahead and like his stuff. So, actually, I don't even know who that is. I'm just liking things. But anyways, all right, so you need to understand that, definitely. All right, let's see. We're almost to 11 o'clock, so I'm actually done sharing here. I got to think, what else? Was there anything else that I wanted to share with you guys on here? No. All right, let's go create our watermarks for our business. All right. All right, so we've got all these photos. Look, there's one I actually put on here not too long ago, because I saw this on somebody else's account, and I'm going to create a piece of content that's going to go around that. This person has an awesome account that's based on the wine. So I'm definitely going to, you know, take tips from what she's doing because she's doing it right. You know, so that's another thing that you can do too. Like if you're not really sure about your business, go research your competitors. I always do this. So this was another content that I really liked that she posted. Or I don't know if it's a she or a he. I actually don't know who the heck this person is. So I just took a snapshot of it. I'm gonna create my own like it, okay, later. But I'm just getting ideas. So I'm going through these accounts. So let's go back to my wine club, my wine biz here. And let's do a search. So let me go back here to my phone. I'm not done here. I want to finish showing you a few things. All right, so let's go look at, so what I did is I actually Googled, I actually searched for the company that I'm marketing, right? The company that I'm with. So I actually searched, I wanted to see what they were doing. I wanted to see what they were all about and doing on there. And then I was finding well, that one's silly because it's not there. Where's that one that I saw? Where is it? There was one. And I'm not saying they're doing everything right, but they were pretty good. And so you don't want to go, you know, this one's good. This one's okay. I mean, I would say it's good, but it's okay. So I know that that's not a very successful account. The one that I just had was pretty good, and I'm trying to find it, but I'm not seeing it. All right, well, we'll just look it up by the name for now. Vista Wine or something. Okay, So, like I wouldn't brand the company. Like I know that this is a distributor. I wouldn't do that. That's no. Okay. And this person actually hasn't posted since Thanksgiving, so they might not even be in the business anymore. I don't know. But I do know that they were doing something right. I can tell by the amount of likes that they have, the amount of engagement that they're getting. I know that they're doing something right. So this is definitely a competitor that I want to model. I'm not exactly, because I know a lot more obviously about Instagram than they do, but I want to model some of the things that they're doing. It's great for ideas. I can also say, okay, what hashtags are they using? Which, by the way, I don't really think their hashtags are that great. I don't think they know what they're doing in that category, but you can sometimes find some good hashtags to use for that. So there's that one I liked. So you can get ideas for content and all of that. Pretty good stuff, right? So same thing. Let's see. I know Matt's in the gold biz, right? Well, let's go ahead and I would go look at his account and I'd say, okay, what's he doing over there? I already went and checked out his account. In fact, I was like looking to see what the heck he's doing because the guy's killing it with leads. I was like, whoo, what's he doing? So I'm gonna go look up Matt's Gold Biz. I might go look Gold Biz and might search for, you know, what other people are doing and do my research. All right. And okay, I see, you know, he's got what he's got in his bio there. I see what kind of content he's posting. And I also want to see what kind of hashtags he's using, right? So I can see right here, he's using business, entrepreneur, and all that. And okay, now I got a good idea of what is working, right? So I go and examine these other accounts. It's also a good idea to follow those accounts and also, you know, interact and engage with their content, because that's a great way for you to start getting followers and start getting your account out there. Okay. So I might want to say, you know, this, I don't even know what he posted here. I don't want to be, as you set goals for 2000, remember Proverbs, commit to the Lord, whatever you do and your plans will succeed. Yes. Amen. So I might just say amen. Thanks for the reminder at Matt's Gold Biz, right? Okay. And then I always do like a heart or a kiss or something. I'll just give them a heart. And then I'll just go ahead and like it. Okay. But see now what people are seeing, look at, okay, because I've got this awesome profile picture that has gold is sexy on it, right? And they're seeing gold is sexy on there. And now I'm interacting and getting, you know, some of his followers are going to see that, right? And they're going to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go check out that account. So it's another great way for you to get some followers. You should be engaging with other accounts. It should be part of your daily routine. You know, spend about 5 minutes a day just engaging with your other accounts. All right, so now we are done. I just wanted to show you that. All right, so let's go to Canva. All right, so this is a tool that is free. However, you will not be able to download your watermark without a background unless you are a paid member. And I don't remember what it costs. Let me see. But if, like, then again, you don't necessarily have to have one without a background either. You could leave a background. It doesn't matter how you want to do it. But I think I paid like $9.99 or something like that. I don't remember. $12.95 is what I pay. So, and I think it's monthly. Yeah, I should know, right? Like, I'm such a good business owner. I should know this stuff. All right. So everybody can see my screen. Matt, you good? You see everything?
Yep.
All right. So I'll just show you like this one I made earlier. I just went ahead, like some of these you do have to purchase, but this is my new watermark for my Wine Lovers Biz, which I just created actually before we got on here. But you can see how I did that. And actually we'll create one similar to that really quick because I actually wanted this one for like something else, but I'm going to create one that's just for my Instagram. that I can use as well with my username on it as well, so people can follow me on Instagram. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and say 1,000 width because I think the last one was only 400 and I was running out of room. So I like to have a little bit of room. So I always go custom dimensions. So when you go to create a design, how did I do that? Let me go back so you guys know. Use custom dimensions. So go create a design, use custom dimensions. All right, 1,000 by 200. And then we're gonna go ahead and design. Okay. And see, this is a little bit of a longer one, but that's good. That's what I want for this one because we're going to put my URL here, then we're going to put the username, and then I want to put like some little wine. I'm going to try to put the little wine bottles in there. We'll see if it works. So let's go ahead and start with the text. I always start with text, and I'm going to go ahead, actually not that one. I'll go ahead and start with this one. This isn't my font, but I'm going to go ahead and write what I want. Right, wineloversbiz.com. Okay, so that's one thing that I want there for sure. All right. And then we're gonna go ahead and add the other one. All right, and we know it's at Wine Lovers Biz, and that's the username. Okay, that's the username. Take note of that. I'm gonna go ahead and put a breaker bar in there. I always put a breaker bar in there because that kind of breaks it up a little bit. Okay, it's not running on. Oh, there we go. Okay, got that. Now, I think I'm just gonna do those two, and then I think I will have room for the wine inside actually. I'm gonna go ahead and play with this. There we go. So I'm gonna put the wine in there. So anything that you want on here. So for example, what I could do is I could put a circle. Let's say I want a circle in here. I'm gonna give you guys some different ideas. All right, so here's like a circle right here. It's free. All right, so let's say I want to put a circle in here. Now, let's say you're branding yourself. You might want to put your initials inside this circle. Let me give you some, I'll give you some examples of other ones that I've done in the past for people. And you can kind of get some ideas. All right. All right, cool. All right, so that's kind of centered. And then, like I said, you could add another text if you wanted to. If I wanted to do, I could just put like, you know, whatever, WLB, whatever, you know, inside there. And you can play with it, make it look however you want. Just kind of be creative. You could also have somebody do this for you if you wanted to. It's $5. If Fiverr.com, you can find somebody that can make you a logo, watermark, all that good stuff. If you want to change the text, you just go ahead and highlight it and then change your text. I actually use, oh, where is it? I need to write it down, I guess, huh? I don't need to write it down. It's right here. ClickerScript. Okay. And they're in alphabetical order, so. There's a lot of different fonts here. A lot. I can actually make this a little bit bigger too, I think. Yeah, I can. So it shows up. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and change that font as well. We'll see how it looks in Clicker. Yeah, I think it looks good with that. Depending on like your font, just keep in mind you want a font that looks that's not hard to read, you know. So cursive is sometimes really hard to read. I mean, I normally wouldn't say it would look good or be a good idea, but this one doesn't seem to be so hard to read. You know what I mean? And we'll see, actually, we'll find out for sure when we put it on an image. That's always the test right there. Right? So, and I want to make sure it's level. And I want to make sure it's centered. Right. All right, that's not centered. There we go. All right, and that's centered right there. Yeah, cool. All right, so I'm gonna move that a little bit closer because that one's pretty close. There we go. That's telling me when it lights up like that, it's telling me that it's gonna match, I think. Maybe not. There we go. That looks right. Okay. So you can also change the color. For this one, I think I will do like a red burgundy-ish color. And then what you want to do is you want to have one that's light, like a white or a lighter color, and one that's dark, because some of your images are going to be dark and a lighter color is going to show up better on a dark. And some of your images are going to be, you know, lighter. So I would recommend creating 2 or 3 or even multiple if you want to. Okay. All right. So now let's go. I already got some of these earlier. And let's see. So you can find for any business, really. I mean, anything, what is your product or whatever, you can probably come up with something. So this, I'm going to go ahead and go like that. And I'm going to go ahead and select that. And make it like that. Yeah, looks good. Kind of. I think so.
No, it looks cool. I like it.
You like it? Okay, cool. So I don't know. I'm debating if I like that circle or not. I don't think I do, but I wanted to give you guys, you know, some ideas. I don't know. Do you like the circle, Matt? What do you think? April?
No, I like the circle.
I could
I
maybe
used like shields and stuff too before, but I can never get it to work.
that. Oh, that looks better.
Yeah, there you go. That's cool.
I like that better. Okay. So that kind of matches now. And then I'll just go like that there, because that kind of, I want those bubbles to show up. That's kind of part of it.
Yep, it's slick looking.
Yeah, so now that's my new logo. See how easy that is now? All right, so I'm actually done. That was easy. I'm just gonna I'm gonna download it, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download it with a transparent background. So it's really important that if you want a transparent background or not, I mean, it depends on whether or not you want to purchase it or not, okay? That you do that. Now, if you don't want to do that, maybe you just want the white background, which would be fine. But maybe what you want to do is pick out a different background, okay? So I could do like something like that. Could do white, black. Obviously, black's not going to look good. Gray, and that would kind of make it show up differently, okay? So now you know you have different options here. I just want to make sure you guys have options. So you could do something like that. Maybe they have something that's gonna match. Oh, look, if you were maybe doing the money or something, or gold, Matt, here you go. Something like that. There's different ideas back here. So you can really kind of play around with it. That even looks kind of cool. So I'm gonna do a transparent background. And I'm gonna go ahead and download that. Okay. Hey, I've already purchased this though. One-time use? Oh, you can only use it one time. What? Hey. No,
To
no,
get
no,
in the
no.
drive-through.
Did I not push the button? Oh, you know what? Because I changed the background, I bet. I think that's why. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. I love it. Looks really good. So, I'm just having fun with that. All right, so we have all those images. Let's go back to our Instagram here. All right, so what you're probably going to want to do is you're either going to want, you're going to have Drive, first of all. So if you have an iPhone, you're going to have to download Drive. All right, let's go back to my phone. All right, so you're going to need Google Drive. And what you're going to want to probably do is just go to our group. You know, go to your App Store, get your Google Drive, okay? Go to App Store, download Google Drive, and then go to our Facebook group, and it should work this way. How do I get to our Facebook group? Okay, I'll just type it in. Instagram. There we go. All right. So let's go into, to go on your phone, by the way, if you're having a hard time finding the Files tab, it's underneath Info, and then it is Files right here, down here. All right, so just open up those images there. And we're gonna open those. Yep, cool. All right, yeah, so it opened it in my Google Drive, I think. It looks like it did anyways. Get the Drive app, try it. What? I thought I'm already on the Drive app. Open it. Okay. So my social media images are there already, so that's weird that it did that. So let's open it and see what happens. All right, so I should be able to download this, right? Download. Yeah, it's downloading it now. So just download it. Now it's got it there. Okay. So let me show you how to get your watermark over to your phone now. This is how I do it. Like I said, if you have iCloud, you just take it over to iCloud if you want to, however you want to do it. You could even download all these and put them in your iCloud. I think it would just be easier to do it this way with this, but that's how you can download it. You can also, too, I'm going to give you another option. There's another way that you can also watermark these on your computer. I think it costs some money after so many, though. So it's not the greatest way. Everything is kind of going to cost money. I hate to say, but it is true. I have it here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Watermark.ws. So that's another way that you can also watermark your images. And that's real easy. You can add them into a folder. But like I said, this costs money after so many. So it'd probably be easier for you to do it from your phone. All right. So we already got that saved. Now what I want to do is I'm just going to go ahead and upload it to my Google Drive. So we have the new, our new watermark. And I'm just going to go ahead and add to my drive. You can also just click the new here, file upload, and then I'm going to go ahead and select the image I just made here. Okay, and now it's going to upload. And now what's going to happen is I'm going to find it in my Google Drive on my phone. There we go. So, yep, it's already completed. Let's go into my watermarks. And what I did was I created a watermark folder. So all my watermarks, I gotta add that one in there. I haven't done that yet. Oops. Crap. All right. It's easier if you just open up your folder and put it in there if you already have one, by the way. I just didn't do that. It's easier if I just actually went to the actual folder first and then said, okay, upload. That would have been easier. You know me, I like to make things complicated. All right, just kidding. Okay, so here it is. I got my watermarks on my phone now. All right, so that's how you do that. And I'm not going to watermark this photo with that, but I do have a watermark that I would put on that. So what I'm going to do is there's two different apps, one for Android, which is Add Watermark. Okay, and if you are a iPhone user, it's iWatermark. So the letter I, watermark. Okay. And those are the two that I recommend. Matt, do you use anything different? Because I know you use iPhone.
I use WordSwag to make my watermarks.
Yeah, but if you are uploading a picture and you're watermarking, you can't. If that's only if you're making the picture.
Right.
What I actually do is I'll make my image in another app, and then I'll go into WordSwag and I'll add like one letter of text, and then I'll transparency it all the way so it doesn't show up on the image. And then you can just save it and add the watermark that way.
Okay. Yeah, I think iWatermark, I use that one on my iPad. It seems to work really good. So I would do that.
I've used that one before too.
I think it might cost like $1.99 or something, but it's worth it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna do your own watermarking, it's totally worth it. And I think Add Watermark, man, I don't remember if I might have paid $1.99, something like that. Okay. So really simple. You're gonna load your image. We've already got that image saved that we were gonna watermark. We already saved it. Usually, like once you use it, it will already have a watermark in here. See how I've got a white watermark? But let's say maybe I wanted to change the watermark I'm using. I would, you know, maybe I want to use the black one or whatever. Then I would just go to, I believe it's right here. No, that's not it. You can tell how much I do this, right? All right, so I would have to edit the image here. So you would go into there and you'd be able to add your image. So if I wanted to use that one, I would select it, you know, and then I could go in and I could say, okay, my drive, go into my drive, and I could grab any of my watermarks here. Okay, so just so you know, I wasn't always able to do this with my Android device. You may not be able to do that. You might have to save it to your phone from your drive. Okay, so just note that you might have to save it, you know, first before you can actually use it. And I don't know why I couldn't do it before, but they must have made an update or something, because now I can. All right, so there's my watermark. Now you always want to make sure you're watermarking your pictures. Don't post these pictures without your watermark on them. This is a great way to get your brand out there. This is also a great way to protect your images so that other people can't steal them and just use them for whatever, put their watermark on them, you know? So you definitely always want to be doing that. It's also a great way to get your website out, you know, people getting to see your website, because sometimes these go viral. You know, I get all the time people share my stuff, right? So when they're sharing my stuff, they're seeing my website on there. How cool is that, right? So just keep that in mind too, that it's also very good it's very smart to do that, so that way people are seeing your URL out there, right? So I'm going to go ahead and save this now. It's just the arrow button in the top right corner. So we're just going to go ahead and save it. And then you can share it. So I would probably share this to my Hootsuite, which we're not going to go into Hootsuite tonight, but let's just say we're going to share it on Instagram, then it would be, voila, we've got it watermarked. Okay. So that's how you're going to get those images. So your homework for tonight or for this week is going to be creating your watermark. Okay. If you haven't already. And I want you guys sharing at least one image every day on your Instagram. Now, if you don't already have your Instagram set up, then obviously that's part of your homework too. So get your business set up on your Instagram, get your brand, your watermark, everything that we taught you tonight, I want you to implement. Don't want you to wait until next, Tuesday to do it. I want you to do it tonight or tomorrow, like right away, guys. This is the key to success, is taking massive action, taking action right away, not waiting. Anybody that's worked with me, you know that I don't wait. In fact, I am a very impatient person. Ask Jeff. If he keeps me waiting, I'm like freaking out. I'm honking the horn. I'm like, I can't wait. I take action right away. This is the key to success. I'm telling you. So don't just, get this information and then sit on it. This is why I give you homework. Okay, so if you don't have the profile already set up, you don't have your bio, maybe it's not set up right or whatever, you need to work on that. You need to get your watermark, okay? I want you to create your watermark or buy one on Fiverr. It'd probably be faster for you to just do it yourself because Fiverr usually takes up to 5 days, okay? So go create your own and start watermarking those images that I gave you, and start putting those up and be very consistent. Now, if your account is brand new, I want you to take at least 15 to 20 of those images and put those up right away. I mean, not all at once, but within a day or so. Okay, just start adding them up, and that way you can get, you can start. Your account looks normal. It looks like a real account. It looks like you're ready to rock and roll. You want it to look like that. And then I want you guys to post in the group a screenshot letting us know that you did that, okay? That's what I want you to do. And so, I know Dee's got it. I mean, she's started Instagram back when basically I started Instagram, and she's got a rockin' profile, So she's already got that part done, So some of you guys might already have that done, but your homework would just be to be more consistent. What can you do to be better? If you've already got all this down, that's fine. But what can you do to be better? What can you improve? Maybe just work on that. Was there something that I shared? I got to look at, I don't know. So that's your homework. And then I just want to just announce when you're done. Announce it. Announce that you're done, post a screenshot of it, whatever. Maybe you accomplished your new watermark with your image and you shared it. Well, go share that image in our Facebook group, You can easily share. All you have to do, I'll show you. This is really cool. So all you do is you open up your image, okay? So I'll go ahead and open this one. And I'm going to say copy share URL, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and post that in our group, all right, which I'm already in there. So I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to say, hey, check out my post or whatever. I don't know. My awesome post. My awesome post. Everything's awesome. My awesome post. There we go. All right, or check out my new what do you call it? Watermark, right? Okay, why is that doing that? That's weird. And then I'll put that in, and I want to see your guys' watermark. If you're creating a watermark, I want to see what you're doing. I want to see what you're coming up with. So also too, hey guys, I just finished my watermark. What do you think? Give me some feedback. This is what the group's for. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that as well, because that's part of what you signed up for. And then now people can see in the group that it's there, so you can also do that. Let's say you want to do a, you're not seeing my screen when I'm doing this, are you? I keep forgetting to go back. Let me show you that one more time so you guys, in case nobody knows how to do it. All right, copy the link. Top right-hand corner of the content, copy share URL. Did I show you guys this? Matt? I might be losing my mind. That's it, copy share URL.
No, we didn't see it.
Okay, and then go over to the Facebook group and then paste it in there, okay? So you would just hold down to paste, that's it. Hold down in the Facebook group to paste, and you saw that part.
Yep.
All right, cool. So the other thing is you can take a screenshot of your profile. Let's say maybe you revamped your profile, you learned whatever, okay? Whatever, take a screenshot and you can just hold, like on an Android or at least on my phone, it's hold the volume button down and the power button at the same time. And then it takes a screenshot, okay? And then I can just open that screenshot up and I can go ahead and share that in my group. So I would just say sharing to Facebook, share in a group, private Instagram marketing workshop, check out my new bio or whatever, okay? Whatever you want to put. I'm not going to post that. You get what I'm saying. All right. So I want to see your homework. I don't want you to just do it and then not show anybody. I want you to show it off. No slacking. I'm a hardcore teacher.
No slackers.
No slacking. None allowed. I don't allow it. Not in my classroom. Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. I appreciate that, especially coming from you. Awesome. You need a page set up on Facebook for Instagram business to work. Yes, you do. The homework is, well, Dee, so you're kind of more advanced, but the homework is for everybody to set up their profile, set up their, add their pictures, watermark their pictures, and create their watermark if they don't have one. Because I just showed everybody how to do all that stuff. So everything I showed you to do tonight, you have to do. Some of you guys already have that. That's why I said, well, what can you improve? Whatever it is that you can improve, maybe more consistent. You can be, more, maybe you want to create more images to get ahead. I don't know what it is, but make up your own. You can do your own homework. You get your own homework if you have everything already done. You get to make your own. Maybe, Matt, do you mind doing that? So I need a landing page for my bio. I'll probably do that after. Huh?
April's already on it.
Oh, she's already on it. April's already doing it. She's good like that. Okay, cool. Let's do a Q&A, guys. So anything that, some stuff though, I might cover, I might not go into tonight. If you ask a question, it's a more advanced to what we're going to cover next week, then I'll probably tell you. So do you suggest to make a brand new Facebook page to connect with this new Instagram account? Yeah. I did. I mean, I don't think you have to. Actually, I'm not really sure. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah, I think you can switch it. But the thing is when you're switching between accounts, it's going to switch them. I would just go ahead and make a new, if you're making like a niche type account, like I just showed you guys, especially, I would just create a new fan page for it. I would make, your brand should be congruent across the board. So for example, like if I were to go create a Twitter account for this, it would be Wine Lovers Biz. That's what the Twitter account would be, and everything would be congruent. Same thing, April Marie Tucker, aprilmarietucker.com, April Marie Tucker. I actually did not set up my brand the right way when I started, and I regret it. I have to live with it now. It sucks. That's why I'm telling you. So if you're just starting, you've got an advantage to do this right and do it right the first time. So everything, usernames, name of your accounts should all be the same if possible. Twitter is a little short. So for example, instead of April Marie Tucker on Twitter, I have April M. Tucker. On Periscope, I have April M. Tucker. Okay, so I have my middle initial instead of Marie. So some things you have to improvise. I understand you do, but try to make them congruent. Let me too, I didn't mention this, but your usernames, another thing that is really important on Instagram. Try not to have super long usernames, okay? I see it a lot. I see people with these really long usernames with underscores and not even making sense. Like, your username should be simple. It should be readable. It should be easy for somebody to mention you with. Remember, people are tapping on their phone, typing. You know, it's like chicken, right? It's hard. It's not easy to do. If you make it so that, you know, mentioning you is super hard because your username is all this crazy stuff, then they're probably not going to mention you. It's just be simple. Your username should be your name or the name of your business. If you can't do that, then it's okay. Maybe one underscore, okay? Not a ton. Try to come up with it as best you can. Try to, you know, get them as close as you can, but just keep that in mind that you don't want it to be all scrambled and looking crazy and long and, you know, periods and things like that in there. We don't want a whole bunch of that stuff, okay? It should be easy. It should be readable. It should match your, you know, brand is what it should be. If you already have an account right now, and let's say it's your personal account. I get this all the time. Well, I already have an account, but it's my personal account. Should I use it for my business? I wouldn't, because the people that are following you there, they didn't sign up for that. That's not what they signed up for. So, you know, if you got a bunch of people following you, then it's really hard to just switch to something else, you know? And, you know, I wouldn't recommend doing that. But if you wanted to, you could definitely just start a brand new account. You could let people know, but I mean, still the same thing. Like I said, people didn't sign up for that. I would just keep that account. That's your personal account. Set up a business account separate. You can have as many accounts as you want. So don't worry about that. You're good. All right. Hi, April and Matt.
Hello.
Hi, Susie Belcher. All right, setting up a bio. How do I separate the call to action and the description, etc., to be on separate lines? I typed it like that, but when I clicked done, it just added the separate sentences in one paragraph. So because you're probably experiencing that on iPhone. So what I would do is go ahead and type it all into your Instagram, what you want, okay? Because you got to have the characters, and this at least gives you an idea about the characters, okay? So type it in the way you know, what you want in there, okay? Put it in there, and then copy it. All right, just select all, copy, all right? And then open up your notepad. And this one messed up. I'll get rid of it. All right, so open up your notepad, paste it in there. Oh, I'm not going to use this one because it's all funky now because of the formatting. Okay, so then paste it in there, and then now you should be able to edit it, okay?
Are you trying to share that with everybody, what you're doing right now?
Yeah, they're not seeing it?
No, we see your face.
You see me. You see my head.
There you go.
I do this all the time. This is why April and Matt have to be on with me, otherwise I lose
That's
it.
right. At least you weren't picking your nose or anything, right?
I know, right? Gosh, that would have been embarrassing. Jeez. All right, so let me go back. All right, once again, copy, select all, copy. All right, then so just go in there, put it all in there the way what you want it to say, like I was saying before, and then go in here and go ahead and paste it in your notepad. All right, and then you can then use your enter button to space it. All right, and then when you're done, you know, add your emojis or whatever you want in there. Make it the way you want it to look. Then select all, okay, copy, and then paste it in your bio. All right, paste it in here, and then it will look the way you want it to look. All right, does that help, Susie? Hopefully. All right, maybe I should just leave it on screen sharing so I don't forget. All right, I get notification that Facebook friend is following me, but their account has nothing in the profile, or they have a private account. I do not follow back. Is that improper? I think it's proper. I don't follow people that are private ever. I never follow them. You could maybe reach out to them though, Carol, and just say, you know, hey, you know, I noticed your accounts, you know, I don't know, maybe they're a business owner or what. If they are, I reach out to them and just say, you know, I noticed that your account's, you know, private. And I'm just curious why, you know, and just ask them and be like, you know, I don't normally follow private accounts that I can't see. You know, and just maybe explain why it would probably be a good idea for them to not have it private because they're a business owner and all that, you know. That's what I would do. Can you change your page that you already have set up to a business page? Yes. Just how I showed you to do it. You just change it. You just go into your settings and then say you want a business profile, select that, and then go just the way I showed you how to do it. Everybody starts out with a personal page. So how I showed you in beginning of this training, Catherine, is exactly how you'll do it too. So yeah, you should change it. Do you buy your domain name from GoDaddy? I actually use Webmaker, and I will give you guys that. It's webmaker.com, and the reason why is because they're very inexpensive, and I buy a lot of domains. In fact, I bought one, another one today. So, let's see here. How many images a day is recommended? I'm not recommending a ton of images every day. I'm recommending, you know, 1 or 2, you know, depending on the type of account. If it's more like a niche account, then you could even get away with 1 every other day. Just depends, like really what kind of account it is. I would say just starting, if you're just starting a brand new account, populate it, you know, with 15 to 20 images, and then you know, you can go to maybe like in the beginning, if it's a new account too, I would maybe do a little bit more every day because you are kind of populating that, you know, your profile, making it look cool, right? Because if you look at your Instagram, it's like a board of pictures, you know, all over, right? And you kind of are, when you got like only 20 and then you go down, you're like, oh, where's the rest, you know? So try to do more in the beginning, like maybe 3 to 5. But and when you're in after your account's going and you've got the automation set up and all that stuff and you're getting all the followers, you can just post once a day. And I would post in the morning. I would pick the time that you know your followers are most active, and I would make it a thing that you post around those times. And I'm going to show you how to schedule your posts and all of that good stuff as well. How do you target the people you want to follow? How do I target them? I'm going to go over that. We're going to go in depth into that, probably not next week, but the following week. But if I'm going to target them, I'm going to go into the search. I'm either going to go look at my competition and go look at like their followers. I'll probably go follow some of their followers, the ones that are engaging, right? I'll go, you know, interact with their followers. And then I'll also go search and I'll go look for followers that way based on keywords for my business. So we're going to go into that because that's a whole science kind of. But once you get it, once you have it, and like I said, we're going to automate a lot of that, then you're good. You're good once you got it. I want to create another account on Instagram. Where do I start again? Oh my goodness, you missed the whole thing. Well, we're gonna have the recording up of Emily so you can rewatch it, and I'll leave it in the YouTube format so you guys can watch it in speed mode. I love that, where you can turn up the speed on your videos. So let's see here. Hi again. Also, how many posts a day equals too many? I would say over 5. I mean, now with the algorithm the way it is, I think after that, it's just pointless. You know what I mean? Like, people aren't, the algorithm, you're only getting so much reach per post because there's only so much Instagram is giving. You know what I mean? So I would say any more than 5 is probably overkill. And I would even say over 3. I wouldn't personally. I try to stay around 1 to 3, unless I'm maybe going crazy with something. I don't know. Maybe it's a launch or something. All right, good, awesome. No problem, Susie, awesome. Yeehaw. All right, is that all the questions we have? In a nutshell, Tesla, you put your brand name website on your photo or create an image like she just showed you. Then when your content is out in social media land, your name is branded that image. Yes. What was the question? What is a watermark? Oh, okay. Yeah, basically that's what it is. It's a stamp. Basically, you're stamping your picture, letting people know that that's yours. You know, it's a like your logo, your name, your what I showed you. Like I did, you know, my website, and then I did a little logo, and then I did, you know, my username there. So yeah, that's basically what it is. How do you do that paste bubble? I don't know what a paste bubble is. Do you know what a paste bubble is, guys?
Sorry, we were talking about something else. What'd you ask?
The paste bubble? Do you know?
When
Tap my
you
iPhone and it brings up select all. Oh. Okay. So
Yeah.
mine is different because I'm an Android, Joe. So that's why. Yours is a iPhone and I'm an Android, so mine looks different. So I don't think you can do it that way, and I can't do it the way you do it on your iPhone. So yeah, I'm like, a bubble? What's a bubble? It's getting late here. It's almost midnight. Are all my watermarks need to be 1,000? No, that's just the size I did because I knew that it was gonna be a longer one. I might even do like an 800. In fact, I would probably too, like, see how it looks on your image. If it doesn't look right, then go back and readjust it. You know, it might not look right in a bigger size. I try to do the bigger ones because sometimes the smaller ones don't show up as good, and when you have to make them bigger, they get fuzzy. So that's why I do it that way. All right, cool. So everybody knows bio. You need a link in your bio, no blogs. I'm gonna be mean about this if I have to. Please do not put your blog in your bio. You're leaking leads. It's like a leaky faucet. You're losing leads. It's costing you money. It's costing you money and time. Time is money. So don't do that. You need an offer. I want you guys to have your profile, your offer. If you don't have an offer, you need to contact me or go to freedom321.com. That's what I use. Okay, there's a test drive you can take, freedom321.com. If you're not already in MLSP, I know a lot of you guys already are. So you can go there. Let me see. And as far as your watermark, I want to see that, and I want to see you guys with some pictures with your watermarks on them. So that is important. Yes. WebMocker is actually cheaper than Namecheap. So for some reason, IG is not picking up my Facebook Biz account to convert to a Biz profile. It's not a huge account, so I'm happy to start over with that. For some reason, Instagram is not picking up my Facebook business account to convert to a business profile. That's weird. Where do you live, Jenny? That's odd. We're going to talk about bots. Bots are basically, it's just automation tools. That's all they are. People, they sound like they're so horrid or something. Bot. This sounds bad. I don't like that name. I would say tools. Everybody uses tools. We all use automation tools in our business. Autoresponder. Oh, well, that's an automation tool. Yo. All right. Do we have to worry about any copyrights or anything when using or reusing pictures? Not the ones I gave you, because I'm not going to see you guys. So you're good. But if you're downloading them off the internet, yes, do not watermark those. If you're sharing them, that's fine. Sharing them's different. Putting them, even uploading them, just don't watermark them if they're not yours. If you didn't make them or you don't have permission, you don't have a right to do that, and then I would not. How do I strip a background from a picture? I have a logo, but I need to remove the background. Oh man, there is tools. What is that one tool? I know.
I use Eraser. It's an app. I don't know if it's available on Android, but I got it through the App Store.
Eraser, and that will, does it like do pretty good around the edges and stuff?
Yeah, I used it for the watermark that I just posted. I mean, it's on your phone, so you might not be able to get as technical if you have a really detailed watermark. However, mine had, script. It has our website in script on it, and I was able to get in and remove the background, from all the small letters in the URL. So I thought it worked great.
I know there's a desktop one. I bet somebody on here knows. What is the desktop one? I know Steven and Lanacy always talk about it, guys.
I used to have it.
I can't remember what it's called now.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Australia. Okay, well, that could be why. I don't know. Maybe Google if the Instagram business accounts are available in Australia yet.
Clipping Magic.
Yeah, clippingmagic.com is the name of the one that.
You have it, or it's just not picking up the Facebook? What's it called? Click Magic?
Clipping Magic.
Clipping Magic.
Okay, try this. Clipping Magic for the eraser. There you go. All right, so yeah, I don't know why it would not pick up your business profile. That's weird. So maybe your account, did you sign in with maybe a different Facebook? I mean, that could be why. I mean, it's just so weird. I would actually message them. If there's ever like a glitch or something, guys, you can always go to Instagram help. And that would be in your settings as well. And just go, oh, where is it? To Instagram support, Instagram help center. So go in your settings, upper right of your profile, the little 3 dots, and then you can do that. So if there might be something that's a glitch, maybe try, uниnstalling and reinstalling. I mean, maybe see if it does it tomorrow. I've had weird things happen with my phone before, like where things didn't work, and then all of a sudden I logged in and whoop, there it was. That's just how sometimes things work. But I don't really have a real reason why that would not be showing up. Doesn't make sense. It could be the type of business account you have too. So if you have a Facebook business account, I don't know what kind wouldn't show up or what, but like mine's a public figure. I have heard this before where they weren't able to like pull their account up, but I think it had to do with the type of business account it was, like the category. I thought maybe it was a movie or something. I don't know, something weird. So I would just ask Instagram tonight and see if they come back with something. All right, so that's it, guys. It doesn't look like we have any more questions.
So, good first session.
Yeah, I was long, almost midnight, well, yeah, 2.5 hours. That's long.
Yeah.
That's good. All right. Well, we covered a lot. This was just the start. Obviously, there's a lot more to come. We've got a lot to cover over the next 3 weeks, next 3 sessions. Guys, I am not sure, by the way, that everybody, you might have to register again because I don't know why, but I'm not seeing the registration on the other ones, even though I selected that you only register one time, if for whatever reason it's not. So I just want to make that be known. So I'll probably be sending out another email with another link to register, which is just more work on my part. Believe me, I don't want to do that. I don't know why it's not working, but it could be human error. Who knows? Could be me. I just break things, everybody knows I break things. So just so you know, heads up. Get the homework done, get your stuff set up, don't wait, take action right away, even if it's tonight. Some of you guys, I know you're doing this stuff tonight, like while we're doing this stuff, which is even better, but take action right away, tomorrow, whatever, get it done, okay? And we will see you guys next week, same time, or no, 3 o'clock Eastern. So it will be the same day, Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern. Maybe a different day for those of you guys that are in Australia, though. But for United States, it's Thursday, 3 o'clock Eastern. And we're doing that. I wanted to make sure that people in the UK could get on, people in other countries that can at least attend some live sessions. And I know 3 o'clock is sometimes a good time for even other people that work nights or whatever. So we will see you guys next week, 3 o'clock Eastern, same time. Look for the link. I will be sending that out and putting that in the Facebook group. The links to register will always be pinned to the top. And I will also be putting this recording in the files section, the files tab of our Facebook group. Okay? So look for that as well. And I will see you guys next week. And I look forward to seeing all your guys' awesome homework. Thank you. April and Matt, you guys rock. Thank you so much for coming on and hanging out, and making sure I stay on things. So make sure I don't fall off the wagon.
Right.
Yeah, thanks for letting us participate tonight, April. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun and a lot of it's fun.
Awesome. Love you guys. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys next week. Bye.